Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Mr. Dow again. We're going to jump into some replays. On that note, just let me know, guys, if you want to see some live battles in the comments below. So we're going to start out right here against someone that none of us can read his name, but we're gonna get into this battle and we're gonna hope for the best. So we're gonna start out with the pig push right here. All right, let's see what happens here. He's gonna zap it and throw down a knight, which allows the hog rider to get a couple swings off, and we're going to take down that knight pretty well with our goblins also. So he's got a knight, minions coming in. I zap the minions to take them down, and that'll leave the knight to be taken care of by the tower also. So now I have a musketeer coming. He's going to throw an elixir collector over there behind his other tower that I'm not pushing on. I'm still going to throw my miner over there just to chip it away. I send it to the top because everybody expects it to be down there on the bottom, just like you saw this guy. He threw the Ice Spirit down below, and I still got good damage on it, and he had to use his knight in the opposite lane. So that gives me the opportunity to throw my hog rider over there. He's going to zap, but my archers are going to take out his minions and allow my hog rider to get a couple more swings in and our archer shots off. So now we got a knight over here that I let get too close, so I had to place down my goblins to defend that, which stopped him from getting any tower damage. So now we're just resetting right here. Neither one of us is playing.
Thank you.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm recording as I'm at work. Alright, so he's going to place another elixir collector, and again, I'm going to throw my miner. And this time I tried to see if I could confuse him, but it didn't work. And I had to zap so I could get some damage off with the miner. And he took it out. Took out my miner. But I got a few swings off on him. So now, again, he's going to throw down his minions with my archers right there, and they're a level higher than his minions, so they're going to take them out. And maybe get one, they're each going to get one shot off on the tower. As you can see, we have his tower down to 536, and he's barely done any to ours. Still in the 2700s with ours. He's going to throw down an Ice Spirit, freeze our Mini P.E.K.K.A, and we're going to zap to try to take that out. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to hit the knight once, and our musketeer is going to take that all the way down, and we're going to again go after that elixir collector, and he's going to throw down 3 musketeers. I did not know at this point that he had 3 musketeers. This is the first time that I saw them, so we're going to defend them as best as possible with the Valkyrie, and we're going to throw our goblins for the miner. He's going to zap the goblins, but again, his zap isn't high enough to take them out completely, so we stopped that push and only allowing him to get a couple hundred damage on our tower. So we're going to throw our miner over here to do chip damage and to cycle through some cards. And we're going to take his tower completely out with our miner. So now he's got his 3 musketeers coming again behind the knight, which is a pretty good push. So we're going to try to take out that knight as quick as possible. We're going to zap, throw down a Valkyrie, which is going to take out those. We're going to throw a Mini P.E.K.K.A for the 1 musketeer. You don't ever want to forget about the 1 musketeer. And we're going to send a good luck out because we're wishing him the best. Again, I apologize for the noise in the background. That's, again, I'm at work. And that's going to be a 1 crown to 0 victory. So now we're going to jump into another one here real quick. Again, guys, if you want to see some live plays, just let me know and I'll record them, and win or loss, and they'll be there. So now we're going to jump into game number 2 against Gabby X64-bit, who is part of Woof Kip Bow. You guys tell me what that's all about. So we're going to throw our miner and goblins. You guys have seen me do this push all the time. Look at this fireball. He completely misses everything, which is going to allow us to do a lot of damage to his tower. I believe we do take it on the very first push. As you can see, not even 30 seconds into the match, and we take the first tower because of his missed fireball. He's going to place down his barbarians. Valkyrie's usually a really good counter to them. As you can see, I zapped also to try to get more damage off on them. So most of them are going to be one shot to the tower, but we're going to place down some archers just to make sure they don't get there. And so he's going to come, we're going to push across with our archers. He throws down a princess to counter that. We're going to throw a miner over to take out that princess along with some goblins. And he throws down a royal giant. I did not know he had a royal giant. As you can tell, it's only a minute into the game. So we throw down a Mini P.E.K.K.A, which is a pretty good counter to any giant. The regular giant or royal giant. And the Mini P.E.K.K.A gets shut down by his minions in the tower. So now we got to take care of his minions. Don't want to allow that damage to happen. Throw down our musketeer along in the tower, and the musketeer take it out. So now we're just going to gain some elixir. We're not going to back up the musketeer. Oh, I do back up the musketeer. I'm sorry. I throw down a hog rider who gets one swing off on the tower, and now he's got full health barbarians coming at my tower. So we're going to throw down archers. They're going to get a few little swings off on the tower, take it down to below 1,000, yes, to 812, and he's going to fireball, take out the archers, and get some more damage on our tower down to 561. So we got the lead right now. He's got our tower pretty low on the left, but we're also pushing for the left side tower, so it's going to make his job a little bit harder. He's going to throw his princess down to get a few pot shots off on our tower, which is going to take it down to 253. We sent a miner over to try to get some chip damage on that tower again, and he's going to throw the royal giant along with minions. So we've faced it that we're going to lose this, so we're just going to let him take that tower and take out the royal giant, and we're going to turn this into a pretty good push, I believe. We could get a lot of damage here. He's going to throw, sorry about that, that's Clash Royale letting me know that my chest is unlocked. Right, so he's going to shut down our push pretty good. I think the hog rider got one shot off, and we're going to take out his minions, and now it's pretty much a stalemate. He's gonna push for that other tower. Look at this. He got a royal giant inside our base. The royal giant is very, very tough to deal with like that. But however, we distract the fire spirits with our hog rider and get his tower down to 403. And he's got our tower down to 1626. So going into overtime here, it's a pretty close game. We're gonna defend. This is where I started thinking the game out really well. So my placements and everything. So I send the miner over to cycle through, and we take out the royal giant before he takes us down too low. Our miner over there did some more chip damage. We're going to place down our hog rider. We're going to zap, and then he logs. If he wouldn't have logged, the hog rider definitely would have got there and taken that tower for us to win a 2-1 game. However, now we got to defend again because he's going to place the royal giant. The royal giant goes in, our miner's over there on the tower, and we beat him 2 crowns to 1, and we send out a good luck because I don't know about you guys, but I do not like the royal giant one bit. So we're gonna jump into our third and final game here. I can see I do lose, guys. This is I don't always just win. I'm normal just like all of you. I do lose with this deck against some people. So we're gonna jump into our third game here against Luca 10 from Paul and Tony. I don't know. He places down a furnace, and we're going to take it out with our mini P.E.K.K.A. and archers. He's going to give us a thumbs up. I believe this guy was bad-mannered. He kept sending a bunch of stuff over to me. Yes, he does. So we're going to zap and goblin his princess. So I'm going to send some bad manner back too. I don't know about anybody else, but people like this, they get under my skin. I try not to let it, but this game, as you can see, this is the game prior to me going off of, like, I believe a 2-game losing streak. So I was a little agitated. So I send over my miner. Was going to tank for the musketeer. That didn't work out too well because he just placed a minion horde over top of him. But we take him out with 2 archers, and they don't get attacked at all. So we're going to throw our musketeer in front of our archers. He's going to log it, take out our archers, and do some damage to our hog rider. But he's still going to get 2 swings off on the tower to give us the tower lead. He's going to place his furnace again down, and can't ignore the fire spirits. Can't ignore it. So we're going to place down a Valkyrie to tank the 1 shot from him and take out that princess. And he places a minion horde. I mean, not a minion horde, a skeleton army. Normally, I wouldn't agree with that, but I mean, it distracted him enough to do that because the Valkyrie will take out a skeleton army real quick. So we place down our musketeer to shoot down the fire spirits again. He's going to send over his miner for our musketeer, and she's going to get taken out from the fire spirits. So again, he's got his minion horde coming. We're just going to place our archers to take that down. And with the princess chipping at the archers, we're going to have to place the Valkyrie down to take that fire spirit shot again and take out the princess before she gets more shots off on our tower. So Valkyrie's going to take those last 2 fire spirits. He's going to place an inferno tower. So at this point, I didn't know he had an inferno tower. I mean, it was really weird. So I try to push the opposite side. And at the same time, he throws down a skeleton army. And I do not zap. I ignore it. And I was going to ignore that. The hog rider was going to ignore that inferno tower, but he placed down his furnace to bring the hog rider even closer to the inferno tower. So now he's got a good push on the opposite side. He's going to take our tower down really quick right here. down to 270. It was full health prior to that because he had his miner tanking for the minion horde, even though I did zap him and made him one shot. So he's going to place his minion horde again. I'm going to zap again, and now we got our miner over there on the tower, taking it down to, I believe he takes it, if I'm not mistaken. No, he does not. He takes it down to 28. But the miner is going to take his tower down to, my tower down to 166. He's going to place this. Look how close this gets to him taking out our tower. He gets it down to 60. So it's a 60 to 28 game. So I'm going to send my miner over to cycle to my zap and zap it before he gets over there. And again, he had made me mad, so I was spamming the laughing face at him. And that was a 1-0 victory. As you can see, I do lose. See, a 1-2, 1-2. I mean, with this deck, you do get towers. Even if you do lose, you do still get at least one tower, so it's good for pushing for your crown trophy. Crown chest, I believe. I'm sorry. So there's the 2 losses against the decks that I lost, and I'm showing the decks that I lost again. There's my trophy count, 4133. I'm going to go in here, we're going to donate. So if you guys like the video and want to see some live battles, please like the video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Thank you guys. See ya.